Yeah, yeah. Lock the door on him. Lock the door on him. Hoodpostman. Hoodpostman. Reporting live. Reporting live. This the Hoodpostman, come and check the program. You ain't from the streets, this is something you should know, man. Running from police, gotta grip the whip with both hands. Speeding down the interstate, please do not approach him. 40s in the fridge, got the caddy in the driveway. Get all out of my face, I don't wanna violate. Looked up in the mirror and I told myself, why wait? We took this shit worldwide, you only in 5 states. Came from the 4 corners with my 4 quarters. Showed them the style, then they stole on us. Times got wild, then they told on us. Dog, it was hard, but we had to keep it rolling. You ain't gotta ask, you know where to find me. I be in the back streets where it get grimy. It's just me and Mel, Rennie looking bride D. I be going hard till I'm in the 5 C's. Know the vibes. I'ma do it till I die. I ain't never switched sides, I ain't never had to tell a lie. Let's ride. Know the vibes. I'ma do it till I die. I ain't never switched sides, I ain't never told them up lie. Let's ride. Hoodpostman. 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 Hoodpostman.
Warriors, a bunch of weaponized warriors, you know.
You know, and you sitting up in there, you know what I'm saying, and you confined up in there, and there's no way out, you know what I'm saying, and
explain why was it good to be a trustee?
Flexibility. It gave you flexibility to assist the homies in the module, and not only the homies in the module, you know what I'm saying, but have an exchange with the other modules. Like, you know, you can go, trustees from 4300 can go to, what was it, 46, 48?
48.
48, the other little module they had for the homies, I can't remember.
46 next
46,
door.
yeah. You can go down there. You know, you can,
because 48 was the trip, 48, 7, 46,
right. It was another,
46, 48, 47, and 46, 43 was blood.
Right, I believe it was 46.
Okay.
I'm believing it was 46 because I know it was like one-man sales or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I went down there as a trustee to holler at Uno and them and shit about some shit. And whoever else was down there in that module at that time. Most of those homies that was housed in that module were like the homies that were facing like death penalty cases. A lot of homies was down there that was facing death penalty cases and shit. But prior to that, when we was in 3400, after the initial blood module of the pill module 22, it was 34, and we only had 2 tiers. I think it was just Able, Baker and Able Denver, however that shit go. I can't remember. I hadn't been in jail so fucking long. But we only had 2 sides until the bounty hunters came on the Hawkins case, and it was another situation in Pasadena where a lot of PDLs came into the module, you know what I'm saying, in huge numbers, like 20 plus something homies, you know what I'm saying, for PDL. So now we have all 4 tiers in 3400. But before the Hawkins case and the situation in Pasadena, we only had 2 tiers. And at that time, I wasn't a trustee. I was still, you know, a young pup coming up and learning my way, you know what I'm saying, about how to live in the module, and, you know, the rules and the politics of the module, the procedures of the module, so on and so forth. As far as, you know, what my older homies, you know what I'm saying, had put in place that was already in there before.
So would it be fair to say that as the Pirus, you needed somebody to be a trustee?
Well,
as of Denver, as
you needed
a
somebody to
be a trustee.
Right.
And as a bounty hunters, you needed somebody, because if they didn't have a trustee,
right,
then they got a short end of the stick.
right. They were felt that they was getting the short end of the stick.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And then too, politics could have played a role in that as well. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody from your particular set would have been like, man, take care of us first. You know what I'm saying? And put a pressure on you, put some peer pressure on you. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta abide by what you gotta abide by. If that's what you pushing, that's what you up under. That's how that go. Ain't no way out of that shit. But I was so when they broke up that module, when they broke up 3400, because the bounty hunters had got into it with the police, and it was a big old thing and shit. So they separated us, and they put half of us on the 2000 floor and half of us on. They took us all out of 3400. Most of the homies, I believe, went to 35, 36, and I went to the 2000 floor somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And nobody had no trustee job. Nigga, everybody get your shit, going to a new module, locking the door, go in your cell, we pulling the bar, boom, that's it. Until, the officer figure out who's who and what's what. And I got the trustee job. Well, the homies in the module, you know what I'm saying, they preferred that I got it. You know what I'm saying? They were like, CJ, you need to get that trustee job. And, I got the trustee job. And fortunately, when I got the trustee job, at that time, one of Knob's brothers had gotten killed.
Knob from the west side?
From West South Piru. Not Richie, the other one. Raynard, I believe it's Raynard. And Poochie had relations with them, like solid relations with the Johnson's family off of behind town on the west side. And Raynard had gotten killed, and the information that came, Poochie had spoke to somebody, and he told me that I needed to go from the second floor. Keep in mind that. Go tell the police you need to go from the second floor to the third floor, and you need to tell Richie what just happened with his brother. So that's where, that trustee role, it plays a major part, you know what I'm saying? Because you're able to, convey information, you know what I'm saying, that probably wouldn't have been able to get conveyed if you wasn't in that position.
How did you become to be referred to as Debo?
As Debo on the streets?
I don't know. I don't know if it's on the streets or inside.
Well, they used to say that I was, when I was young on the streets, that I was Debo in the neighborhood. But I didn't see myself as like a Debo.
Well, somebody had to think it or thought it or somehow.
Well, see, that's the thing. I'm not in control of what other people think.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But what are they seeing?
Perception, you know what I'm saying? That, but when they say that,
perception and experience of a reality.
True, but I think that when they say that, they are saying that jokingly. They're not saying that like literally, like, oh, this nigga was like really like, coming through here like.
Man, I got it, man. He was Debo. You ain't going for it, huh?
No, I wasn't like niggas was like that's like, you looking at the movie, you know what I'm saying? He pulled it up. I can't think of his name. The actor. Right?
Yeah, Tiny Lister.
Yeah, Tiny Lister, right? They did, everybody's afraid and running or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I never experienced that. I like,
But maybe you didn't experience. Somebody else might experience.
But by the same token, though, but when I was, robbing homies in the hood, and I was taking stuff from homies in the hood, right? It was like I'm doing it for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I'm punking you out for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
So we getting back to Buster Week?
Well, in Buster Week, you were physically putting your hands on them. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, and some of those situations was really violent. Like niggas is getting really fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, fucked up to where they can't even like defend themselves, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, if it's Buster Week, nigga, and you find my shit up, you know what I'm saying? At least, you know what I'm saying, find my shit up to where, nigga, if I'm able to fight, nigga, let me fight. Don't beat me to a pulp and I'm in the jail with you. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm laying down on the fucking cell floor on the fucking tier. You know what I'm saying? And then you not putting me out the module. So I just stay here, you know what I'm saying, and lick my wounds and I heal my wounds and I do my push-ups and shit and so on and so forth. And I prepare myself and then, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna come see somebody.
Got it.
You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't, you know what I'm saying? You didn't expel him. You didn't, like, come on, man. Like, come on, man. You building a monster. You don't even realize what you're doing. You're building a monster. And then you don't know when that might come back on you. You don't know that. It was a situation where I robbed the dice game in the module with a knife. I got a knife from a homie and I robbed the dice game, dog. And I didn't leave the module, and the people that I robbed didn't leave the module.
How did you feel about that when you thought about it later on? You know, you might not have felt nothing then, but later on it probably came to mind.
Later on, it did come to mind. It did come to mind because I'm a conscious person. I'm a conscious motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Even in the midst of all that, when when I was in my younger days and shit, so on and so forth. I'm a conscious person. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna just dog you all the way out like that. I'm not gonna do shit like that. I'm not no savage ass type of motherfucker like that. And if I know you, you're not gonna get treated like that. But if I don't know you,
that's a game changer.
It's a game changer if I don't know you. You know what I'm saying? And different topic, right? But yeah, man, I did that, right? And some of those homies that I took the money from, I gave it back to them in the module. I did give it back to them. Some of it I kept. But certain ones, because certain people were speaking up for certain ones. Like from their hood, they were saying, hey, homie blood, CJ, man, woo, 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 you know what I'm saying? That's homie blood, woo, woo, you know. So I'm like, okay, blood, bad, you know what I'm saying? You know, my bad, I'm not one man. Shoot blood back his shit, you know what I'm saying? But what's happening with the rest of them dudes? Like, man, you know, shit, you don't know nothing about it. Okay, well, that's that. But in response to what I'm saying on that, I'm in prison. Some 15 years later or something, right? And one of the dudes that I robbed was on the prison yard. And he said, what's up, homie? I remember you. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, where you from, homie? I think he said he was from Villains. He said, I'm from Villains, man. I remember you robbed me in the dice game in the module. Just like I'm talking to you.
So you was Debo?
No, I wasn't Debo. I wasn't Debo. I was first in the module. I just came in the module.
Okay, so you just needed what you needed.
I needed what I needed, right? I know I didn't have no help when I left the streets, you know what I'm saying? Because my mind state was a different mind state to where, people are, even your family, they're all keeping it real. They get tired of like helping. You know what I'm saying? You keep going to jail.
Yeah, you heavy.
You heavy.
You keep doing the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, exactly. Rumination. You keep, you're obsessing. You're doing the same shit over and over and over again, and you get no different results. It's the same result, So yeah. So I guess that is a form of insanity.
That is.
Yeah.
With that being said, right. Lock the door. Lock it.
Cali Finest, baby. Proof of grind all the time. Music money. Got a dollar sign. Hub City. I'm a street nigga. Streets fuck with me. I'ma keep pushing products to the feds get me. It's guap off top. Diamond Cartier. That nigga wall won't give a broke bitch the time of day. They see me climbing. They see me shining. That's hard work. Proof of grinding. New money got me tipping in that 550. Ali, bad man, and I'm so pretty. I got that tech with me. That's my hater sprayer. Go big, grind now, nigga, play later. What can I say? I'm addicted.